The second tribute of the day to the Anzacs took place in Melbourne, and it was just as moving as the Sydney ceremony a few hours earlier.
At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
And there was the added emotion of seeing the Storm's #1 fan, Molly Meldrum, well enough to cheer his team in person. The Warriors were dealt a blow early on. In his first game back from a 3-week injury layoff, Kevin Locke left the field after just 6 minutes. But his teammates were having more luck, quick hands leading to a spectacular finish.
Mannering, quick hands by Henry, out to Tupou, who dives for the corner, and the Warriors claim first points on Anzac Day.
The Storm aren't top of the table by accident, though. Their backline oozing class all the way to the try line.
Slater to Nielsen, Dane Nielsen finds the in goal, and Melbourne get their answering try. Chris James awards the 4-pointer, and the Melbourne Storm bounce back.
And the home side was just as damaging on the right.
Crossfield to Cronk, to Proctor, the short plane. There's Slater, a flick ball out, creates room for Chambers. Billy Slater, what an offload for Will Chambers.
The Warriors weren't lacking in classy play either. Ben Henry with a barnstorming charge.
And Ryan Hoffman thought he'd stopped him, but Henry is claiming a 4-pointer.
But the replay showed a clear double movement from the centre. Melbourne heading into the sheds at half-time with a 4-point advantage. Some uncharacteristic errors were creeping into the Storm's game, and the visitors drew level through a barging Lewis Brown.
Out of acting half, the Warriors cross and claim a try.
The video referee deciding to give the benefit of the doubt on the grounding.
Benefit of the doubt try.
When you're playing against the NRL's top side, you don't need this.
Inu in the full-back role, had the ball and lost it without a Storm player within Cooey.
And the ruthless Storm didn't knock back that gift. This time Gareth Widdop was perfect with the boot.
He tried to bat back Proctor, gives it away to Chambers. He goes to O'Neill. The cover comes, but too late. Justin O'Neill from one side of the field to the other. The Storm get 4 points.
But the Warriors were up for this. Peter Godinay fooling everyone out of dummy half.
He's in behind the defence, flying through. What a finish, Billy Tupou. That's his second try tonight if it's approved. The kick from Godinay, the flash in Tupou.
This will be a miracle. I thought the kick had too much on it.
Neither side was having much luck with conversions. James Maloney had a tough one to give his side the lead.
To kick his side into the front, off the upright and away.
In this seesawing affair, the pendulum swung back to the Storm. Will Chambers enjoying his return from the 15-man code.
Fake to kick, Slater sits it up, Chambers! Will Chambers takes the Storm back to the lead. Sweep to Slater, and that created some hesitation for Will Chambers.
Again, the pressure told on Inu,
who loses it backwards. The Warriors clean it up, but only temporarily.
And again, the Storm stretched the defence till it snapped out wide.
Looking for 3! Will Chambers! You can't stop him tonight. A hat-trick for the comeback kid to rugby league.
They weren't done either. A game that had been so tight for more than 70 minutes was suddenly a comprehensive victory.
Horrible stuff. Here's Nielsen towing it ahead. Has to dive on the ball. He does. The centres are having a field day for the Storm. Chambers gets 3. Nielsen has 2. And the Melbourne Storm have 8 straight. Who's going to stop them in 2012?
Despite looking vulnerable at times, Melbourne storming home to take their 8th win on the trot by 18 points.
Oh, we just knew that we had to stick in it, you know. They were coming at us and they were throwing a lot at us, and we knew it was always going to be a tough game, you know, and it was played well in the Anzac spirit, and them boys come at us today and we were lucky to hold on there.
Melinda Farrell, Big Pond Sport.